Yo, yeah, RX back with another stream. This time it is Saturday night, which means one thing and one thing only, usually, hopefully, after party. This time to UFC London, which wrapped up many hours ago, I think 4 hours ago at this point in that ballpark. And yeah, well, that's usually would be still watching the card around this time, but instead it's already over because it was in London. And yeah, I don't know what to really say about the card that we saw earlier for numerous fucking reasons. Good, bad, and indifferent, mainly the bad. But yeah, it was a card, to say the very least. It was definitely one of the cards of all time. And is it the worst card of the year? No. It was definitely better than 326 and a few others. But it's not great either. It was definitely a bit on the weak side. And yeah, I don't know what to really say there. So I'm gonna talk about it, review it, talk about what happened, and yeah, it's gonna get interesting. I'm gonna hear some interesting debates, or some interesting takes. Hopefully, we're all in agreement because some shit's so fucking obvious you shouldn't be disagreeing. Or we're gonna find out. So talk about some shit. What happened in the UK today? We good? I think we are good. Also my audio is good. It is at 200. Yes, we are good. Yeah, screen super quick screen share tonight, which I am very appreciative of. And let's fucking go, man. Let's talk about what the fuck happened today in a very strange fucking card. Full of good, bad, indifferent, and again, kind of heavy emphasis on the bad, because what the fuck happened? I'm still fucking confused and shocked by something on this card, but yeah, I don't know. It was something. It was a card, and let's talk about it. So, like, I don't know what else to really say. So, talk about what happened. Like, I'm trying to even looking at this card now is giving me a goddamn headache. So, talk about what happened on this fucking weird card. That ended hours ago, but I gave y'all a short early. As we began the night in the flyweight division, or strawweight division, my bad, with a fight that was whatever, nothing terrible, like a fine start to the card, I guess. We had Chanel Dyer versus Rivera Oliveira to begin the night, or actually the afternoon. Yeah, not really much to take away from this fight. Round 1, nothing happened and important. Round 2, Dyer hit a nice head kick that hurt Oliveira and finished her on a with knees and punches. It was a head kick that set up the knockout, but logic. And yeah, Dyer got the win here. Not really impressed at all. Don't really know how she got a bonus, but logic. And yeah, very kind of whatever performance here. Nothing crazy, nothing like, oh my god, super impressive. It beat Ravenna Warriors terrible. Nice finish though. I'll give her that. Very nice finish here. Still shouldn't have got a bonus, but what can you do? And yeah, cut Ravenna Oliveira. Chanel Dagger is not good, but she fought someone who is literally terrible. And yeah, not much to really say there. And then we had the second fight of the night, and one of my few good calls of the night, as I predicted this perfectly. As we had our second fight of the night, our first male fight of the night, Abdul Karim Al Sawadi versus Shamrock. I predicted this to a goddamn T. Sawadi was the better fighter for 15 minutes and won an easy 30-27. No shocker there. Shamrock is fucking terrible. Like, wow, is he awful. And his whole game plan for this fight was taunt and cry like a little bitch, and then try and fight after the fight, which he lost to that as well. So, yeah, Shamrock's a fucking joke. I don't know another way to put it there. And for Al Sawadi, good comeback win. After 2 years away, somehow was the underdog in this fight. I will never understand what the fuck people were doing in this, picking this fight. Yeah, I thought this was a very simple pick. I would say, again, maybe this was the hardest fight to pick on the card. But that doesn't say a lot. And yeah, it's pretty simple that Kareem would be the better fighter, and he was. So, good performance by Al Sawadi. Maybe he'll stay active, and we'll see how far he can go. And Shamrock fucking sucks. If anyone is shocked by that, yeah, but you haven't seen him fight. I've seen him fight 2 times now, 6 rounds, and he's lost all of them. So, yeah, he's fucking terrible. I don't know what else to say. And, yeah, good one for Al Sawadi. Told you that was an easy pick. And speaking of easy, we had our third fight of the night, and our first heavyweight fight of the night, somehow the much better one. After we had Brando Persisic versus Louis Sutherland. Yeah, this was about what I expected. Brando finished him pretty easily. Sutherland just tried to spam takedowns and somehow was gassed after like a minute. And then he pretty much got hit a few times, quit, and that was that. So Brando got the W. The 2-0 now in UFC, fighting for a combined 3 minutes. And yeah, pretty simple, easy win for Brando here. Not really a lot to take away from it. Dude looks like a semi-decent prospect. Sutherland is not. And yeah, what more can I really say there? Sutherland is a normal, not good heavyweight. And Brando's actually looking like a kind of decent prospect in this division. So hopefully he does get on that Perth card, which is, end of April, I believe. So hopefully he gets on that. And yeah, dude actually looks kind of decent. So not too much else to say there. And then we had one of the more frustrating fights of the night. Actually, there's 2 of those back-to-back here. And we had the lock of the night and the fourth fight of the night. Montez contra Tavicius versus Antonio Trocoli. God, Montez is fucking terrible. I don't know what else I can really say there. Like, you looked that shitty against Antonio Trocoli. Come on, dude, you gotta be better than that. He got the win, so I got the lock of the night correct. 8-0 now in 2026. But yeah, you look fucking terrible. This Montez dude is going to lose very quickly in the UFC when he fights anyone with a lick of fucking talent. But good thing he's fighting Antonio Trocoli, so he got lucky there that he's fighting Mr. Dern instead of anyone with any talent. So good job. Yeah, terrible fight. Neither guy. There was one moment of the fight where he got a cool elbow knockdown. So I thought the fight was fucking terrible. Trockley actually won a round, and yeah, it sucked. Don't really know what more I can really add there. So very basic, and win's a win. A lock of the night is a lock of the night. But God, you looked fucking terrible against Antonio Trockley. Come on, man, do better. And speaking of do better, our fifth fight of the night in the heavyweight division. Oh boy, this was bad. I'm amazed this wasn't the worst fight on the night, because somehow it wasn't. As we had our fifth fight at heavyweight, Mario Pinto versus Felipe Franco. Man, did Pinto look terrible here. This was a pathetic performance by Mario Pinto. He literally just hugged him on the cage for 15 minutes. And truly, I think there could be a debate made for Felipe Franco winning this fight. But whatever, I'll take the W on the pick. But Jesus Christ, Pinto looked terrible. Yeah, just hugged the much smaller dude on the cage for 15 minutes. And didn't even do that good at, he wasn't even that good at doing that either. So what does that tell you? Franco, that I don't think is good, but he actually did much better than he really should have. And yeah, pitiful performance by Pinto. Yeah, I don't know another word to say. This fight was terrible, and yeah, pitiful performance. So don't know what more I can really say there. So simple. And then we get to my favorite fight on the card, because I fucking told y'all. I told y'all. As we had in our co-main event, the prelims, in a fight that was, yes, ungodly boring. Yes, I live on a highway. Thanks for asking. A fight that was ungodly boring, but I got it right, and that's all that matters. Nathaniel Wood versus Lucien Chieta. Dude, this Chieta dude's fucking horrible. People really hyped this dude fucking up. That's fucking hilarious, dude. This dude is awful. Like, wow. Nathaniel easily won this fight. How was the split? I don't know. I had 30-27, could easily be 29-28. If for Wood, either way, he wins this fight. Wow, this Chieta dude is fucking terrible. Yeah, easy win for Nathaniel Wood, as I told you. Why is he the underdog here? I still don't know, but he clearly won. And what more can I say there outside of I told you so? Like, I just can't believe people were fucking really picking this clown to win. It's such a free pick, man. Well, y'all don't listen, and I end up being right. So, hey, it made me look smarter. So, yeah, great one for Nathaniel Wood. Can he please get a top 15 fight already? It's so fucking long overdue, it's not even funny. And, yeah, Chieta's fucking terrible. I told you from the start. Y'all don't listen, and again, I'm right. So, not really too much else to say there. Yes, the fight was fucking terrible, and Nathaniel Wood is still not the most exciting fighter, but he's very good. And got the win here. So can he again, please, find a top 15 fight? Thank you. And then we ended the prelims of a fight that was obviously the best fight of the card since we got fight of the night, and it was a fucking banger. As we had another featured prelim between two guys who were not good but put on a good fight. Mason Jones versus Axel Sola. Fun fight between two terrible fighters. I have no fucking idea what Axel Sola is made of. That man is not human. And for Nathan Jones, he has no fucking skill, but he's very entertaining, so that's good at least. Yeah, not much to say here. Great fight. Easily the fight of the night. Again, no idea what actual soul was made of. And, yeah, I think both of these guys are terrible, but they had a really fun fight, so that's good. And, not a lot to really say there. Then we began the main card with a fraud checking of the night, which I told y'all could happen, and people don't listen, man. I told y'all this could happen, and it happened. I didn't pick it, but I said it could happen. As we had in the main card opener, Danny Silva versus Curtis Campbell. Yeah, this Campbell kid sucks. He failed at getting takedowns in round one. Well, actually, no, he did get them, and debatably he won the round, but he couldn't do a lot in general. And then in round two, he got cracked immediately, couldn't recover, and got finished after being dropped 3 times. And that was that. Yeah, what more can you really say? Danny Silva's good, man. Again, the only man to ever survive, Kevin Vallejos. Like a watered down Jose Delgado. It was pretty fucking decent. And, yeah, he went out there and completely exposed Campbell. How Silva didn't get a bonus, I'll never fucking know. And, yeah, he looked good. He looked really fucking good. And, yeah, that Curtis to the Fraud Club. So, not too shocked, because I went with the hype, because I never really saw him fight more than 1 minute on Contender Series. But yeah, this dude's fucking bad. So, good one for Danny, man. Great way to open the main card. Good fraud checking. And, yeah, how he did not get a bonus, I have no fucking idea. So, it's bullshit, but what can you do? And, yeah, not really too much else to say there. Welcome to the Fraud Club, Campbell, and good one for Danny Silva. Dude's good, man. He is really good. Not much else to say there. And then we get to some fight. I love a few fights that are not gonna need a lot to be said about them, because either they were shitty or quick. It began with COD versus Roman Dolidze, second fight of the main card, and it was pretty terrible. Round one, COD kind of did good work. Got clipped a little bit by Dolidze, but it was a COD round. Round two also, and then round three. Dolidze actually had a really good round three and won round three, but a little too late. What's up, Matua? Good to see you, brother. I told you about Lucien Cannon, man. He fucking blows. So, what grade would you give this card? Well, usually I don't give cards grades. I give them ratings, but since I'll give it a grade. C minus. So they're very much a C minus. So what's the rating? Watch my recap to find out. See, that's how I get you to watch that motherfucker. No, I'm not gonna timestamp it. But no, actually, I don't even know my rating for it yet. But you see, it could be a D plus easily. I would not go above a C minus. It was a card that had good on it, but a lot of bad on it as well, as we'll get to. Obviously, you can see where I am on the main card. But yeah, there was some bad. I already talked about the prelims. If you want to know what I thought about it, go back or you can ask. But yeah, it was a weird fucking card. Now, obviously, the Mexico card was way better, and last week's card was way better. This is still better than probably any of the pay-per-views that have happened this year, but that says more about the pay-per-views this year. There's only one stinker. No, not at all. I could point out, but we still learned a lot. I would say there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fights that were terrible. The Montes fight was awful. The Pinto fight was fucking dreadful. The Nathaniel Wood fight was boring. Don't say high level. I fucking hate when people say that to excuse a boring fight. No, it just sucked. The COD fight was dreadful. The MVP fight's the worst thing ever. One of the worst things I've ever watched in my life. And the main event. We'll get to that. Petrina, Pinto, Franco, and Ashby, two stinkers. COD Day was pretty terrible. Montes and Trockley was terrible. So MVP is always boring. I don't agree. I really enjoyed MVP's last few wins, but yeah, to today he was pathetic. He literally didn't fight. So like I enjoyed the Short Bullish fight. I enjoyed the Kevin Holland and the Jared Cannonier fight. But yeah, this is the worst he's ever looked. Like he made Carla and Rose look like goddamn Bonner and Griffin for fuck's sake. So yeah, this was and let's not. Sam Patterson did nothing as well. Sam Patterson ran away, and MVP just fucking stood there. So with a double L. So at least it was back and forth. The only really outside the elbow in round 2, nothing really happened in the Montes fight. Plus, you should not be going 3 rounds and losing round 3 to Antonio Mr. Dern Trockley. So, yeah. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. And I guess since you're the only one here, and I'll give, since, I'll go back over the few fights that you missed. My opinion on Dyer Oliveira was nothing really. Natty Woods and Kidda showed their experience to evade strikes. That was rather dynamic. It was Nathaniel Woods is just a boring fighter in general, even though he's really fucking talented. And Kidda sucks. He literally just wants to land that big right hand. So I do wish they increased the volume, but I like they're so sharp. I thought the fight was lame. Like, even for Nathaniel Wood standards, that was a bad fight. Like, who do you want to blame that on? Both, probably. But, yeah, it was two dudes who were just not really down. Again, Kidda really only knows one punch, it would seem. He has a really nice uppercut, I will give him that. I think he should use that more. And Nathwood, it's just never the most exciting to begin with, and then add on, he doesn't want to get hit. It was boring. He clearly won. I don't know. People really called that a robbery, which blows my fucking mind. We'll talk about robbery soon. But yeah, I'm happy I told y'all that Kidda ain't that guy. He's your true division octagon champion. He's going to easily be Nathaniel Wood. No, sorry, Twitter. He ain't. He fucking ain't. He is just like Patchy and Asakura. They get hyped up for no reason and they don't deliver. Shocker. Are we ever shocked at this point? I say no. But yeah, to go over the few fights that if you want to hear what I thought about them, then abbreviated. Dyer beat up a can. Not impressed at all, but fine finish. I told y'all Al-Sawadi was going to win easily. Shamrock is garbage. Brando did his thing. Sutherland's not good. Brando might be a real prospect. Jones and Tola was a fun, low-level banger. Danny Silva's really fucking good. It's pretty fucking good. Curtis Campbell's fucking terrible. And I told y'all this could happen. And now I'm at the CLD fight, which was fucking terrible as well. I don't know why Roman Dolidze tried to turn into Ryan Hall. I wish I did a deep dive on Danny Silva. Yeah, the dude's not bad. Like, again, if I had to describe Danny Silva, and you probably heard me say it this week, I think he's a watered-down Jose Delgado, which is not an insult, because obviously we know how good Jose Delgado is. But dude, again, he's the only man to survive Kevin Vallejos, not counting Gene Silva. The dude's good. The dude's actually kind of decent, and I said if Curtis Campbell is not up to par with the hype, he's going to lose here, and he did. Curtis Campbell was fucking terrible, and Danny just went through him. So round 1, Campbell probably won, but he already looked gassed, he already looked a little mentally broken, and Danny just said, yeah, I'm going to win now. And he did, so I don't know. That was Again, and how the fuck did Danny not get a bonus for that? So, like, I'll never understand that, but that's a UFC for you, I guess. What they don't give people, just like Bia last week. How did they not get a bonus? So, and I don't know who deserved the bonus more between Danny and Bia, and neither got one. So, beats me, man. Beats me. But yeah, man, Danny's good. Danny's a decent fighter, and Curtis Campbell is not. So, and speaking of not decent fighters, COD is fucking terrible, and just proven like the Lidze actually had moments against him because COD is so fucking terrible. And he still won pretty clear. Even though I do think a case could be made for 1-3 to Lidze, I'm not gonna be the one to make it, and I like getting my pick right. But I think the case could be made, and but honestly, no one else made that case, and COD won pretty soundly. Again, shitty fight, shitty fighters. Neither deserve to be ranked, and COD is going to get fried in the top 15 when he fights someone good. So, the Lidze tried the Gregory Rodriguez strategy. It did not fucking work. So, there you go. I want to see Lidze versus JP Buys on the Ronda Gina card. Can we get that booked? So, yeah, shitty fight, and not much to say there. Then we had the maybe most laughable fight of the card that literally probably went as expected to an extent. We had light heavyweight. Somehow we actually made the weight, and I still don't know how, but didn't help him. We had Iwo Borodnevsky versus Austin Lane. Yeah, I think this went exactly as everyone thought it would. Took all of the loose hair he found in the shower drain and glued it onto himself. Definitely fucking seemed like it. Like, that dude, just go bald, dude. Jesus Christ. Like, who are you fooling at this point? When that's not helping him. So, COD is 7 years younger and bald. So, it's not gonna help you. It didn't help to Lidze here, that's for goddamn sure. And again, for whatever reason, he tried to turn to Ryan Hall and do goddamn arm or knee bars. Trying to do goddamn Eminari rolls at fucking 6'4". So, it's fucking beats me. And, yeah, again, that was a pretty terrible fight. And then a fight that was not even a fight. Iwo hit Lane 2 times and won. Could not get him worth. That might take the cake for the most flawless win of the year so far. And that's going to be a tough one to beat. Iwo literally just had to hit him twice and he won. So, good on Iwo there. And, yeah, Austin Lane is still horrendous at light heavyweight. Maybe he'll go to middleweight next. So. Or you can go join Greg Hardy in whatever fucking bingo hole he's fighting in now. So he ain't gonna be in the UFC anymore. So good riddance. And Iwo is pretty good. Hopefully he can get a quick turnaround because he literally didn't take a. He went into the fight at 100%. He didn't take a fucking hit of damage. And legendary Polish power. What more can I say? So. Couldn't again, that probably went exactly as most of us expected. And then we get to the fight that's probably getting a lot of people's scorn right now, as it should, because this could take the cake for the worst fight of the year, as we had MVP and Sam Patterson have a staring contest for 15 minutes. Yeah, this fight sucked. I like MVP and I don't mind Sam Patterson, but yeah, this fight was fucking putrid. They both got booed out the building, and they're both British. Come on, man. MVP, like I said earlier, MVP just stood there, and Sam Patterson just ran away. Neither guy wanted to fight, and Sam let MVP win this fight, and yeah. Well, what else can you really say there? Sam Patterson's hype is all gone. MVP is probably in even hotter water with the UFC than he was before. And, yeah, terrible. Fucking terrible. I'm trying to think of a worst fight this year. Like, I'd rather watch Charles and Max again. It was better. So, like, I'm literally trying to think of a fight that was worse. Is Tafa Teixeira better? Probably. Truly. So, or Tuivasa, I mean. So, yeah, this was bad. Very fucking bad. For MVP, especially, again, with where he is in the UFC right now. Yeah, the MVP experiment has not went well in the UFC, and, see where he goes from here, so, and then Sam's hype is all gone, so back to drawing board for him. Terrible fight. Maybe they made the right call not putting that as the co-main. Never mind, UFC, sometimes you actually know what you're doing. And then we have the co-main event of the evening. I'll take my O here. I was wrong. I went with the long shot pick. I took the O. But he didn't do that bad. And we had Luke Riley versus Michael Aswell Jr. Aswell didn't do too bad. 30-27 is bullshit. Aswell definitely won a round, and I would say round one. But then, yeah, Riley won the last 2 rounds pretty soundly. So, yeah, I tried. I tried to get a crazy pick, but it did not work at all. So, I think I would, right? So I'll take that. But, yeah, Aswell. And I don't, like, again, if you want to call it a bad pick, it was. It at least performed like it, but I don't think Aswell did too bad. And, yeah, Riley's an interesting one. He clearly has talent. Luke clearly has a bit of talent, but I still don't see some top prospect or some future top contender. I see a dude who's decent, top 25 in the division, but I don't think he ever sniffs the top 15. Like, Melky Zayel would beat him fucking easily. A lot of guys I think would. So, Jose Delgado would beat him pretty fucking soundly, I would say. So, not saying the kid's bad, but he's just, yeah, he's fine. He's a decent fighter. And, he has a big ass head, so he has a good ass chin. And, yeah, he's fine. I have no issue with Luke. I think he's fine, but again, I think he's a bit overhyped to the extent of I don't think he's some top guy, but I think he's like top 25 in the fat featherweight. So maybe I'm wrong. We'll see, but he's fine. And for Aswell, that dude just takes punches. He don't block a thing. Well, he just eats punches, and good fight. He put up a good fight. Again, 30-27 is bullshit. But yeah, he definitely lost this fight. And yeah, fun co-main. Very fun co-main. Not the greatest fight in the world. It was decent. And yeah, more can really say there. So good win for Luke. Still don't think he's some top guy. And for Aswell, he's tough. He's a tough guy. He's pretty decent. So, and by the way, Riley's gigantic next to Luke, or next to Aswell. Jesus Christ, they look definitely a weight class apart. But can you do? I'll take the L here. No, like still don't think Aswell did too bad. And yeah. And then, oh boy, yeah. Do I have to talk about this? The main event. If you saw my short earlier, you know what I'm gonna say. And if you didn't, then you're gonna hear something new. Where actually you're gonna hear what everyone should be saying if they have a fucking IQ point. The main event of the evening in the featherweight division. Evloev versus Lerone Murphy. I say this with no hate to Evloev. I say this no love to Lerone. I'm just an MMA fan. Don't care who they are. Just from what I watched for 25 minutes, this is the worst robbery I have ever seen in the sport. There is no fucking world you could score this fight for Evloev. I would have been fine with a draw. And I even think that would have been bullshit, but draw would have made sense. There is no universe you can score this fight for Evloev. With the point deduction, no. It should have been 48-46 Murphy, because he clearly won the first 3 rounds. But instead, somehow 2 judges gave it to Evloev, and it's giving me a headache just talking about it right now, and I don't even know what to say. And again, you're biased. I'm saying this with no fucking care for either guy, just for what I saw on my television for 25 minutes. The man in the blue gloves won this fight. If you just want to break down to, I don't know either guy, what I watched, I thought Moffler lost the point. He did. It should have been, he lost the first 3 rounds and lost the point in round 4. How the fuck does he win this fight? I don't know. I don't fucking know. He did not win either of the first 3 rounds at all. So, there is no fucking world Lerone lost this fight. Again, it should either been... there were 2 outcomes to this fight. Either a Lerone 48-46, which would have been fine. I don't think anyone would complain. That's how it should have been scored. Or if you want to be a little stupid, but still whatever, I would have been fine with a draw. 47-47 with the point deduction. Cool. If you give Evloev round 3, fine. I'm fine with a tie. I don't agree with it, but it's like, okay, sure. How the fuck do you give Evloev round? I think it was round 1 they gave him. What? I've never been so fucking confused, shocked, whatever, after a decision, after a robbery. Like, I watched Jones Reyes live. This was worse. I watched fucking Barber Maverick. That's a throwback for y'all. This was worse, and we can go on and on. This is the worst robbery I've ever fucking seen, because it makes no fucking sense. Jones Reyes, fine, at least I understand why it happened and whatever. Patty Gordon, same thing. I don't get it. I don't fucking get this at all. First of all, they're in fucking London and they robbed the hometown guy, fucking Vulcan Islam, anyone. Second of all, wouldn't the UFC want Lerone to win? Because people have that exciting as eating paint? Fuck. What fight are you talking about? Mavsar. The lame event. Like, the only robbery on the card, everything else was scored fucking perfectly. Idiots will tell you that Nathaniel Wood fight was bullshit. It wasn't. There ain't no robbery. There was no way Mavsar won this fight. It was either 48-47 Murphy or a draw. There's no fucking word Mavsar won this fight, and it's the worst robbery I've ever seen in the sport. It's the worst robbery in the sport's history. From what I don't even know what to say about it. I think everyone had I would be amazed if everyone did not have the exact same reaction when Buffer said Mavsar. It's like, I literally said, what? I wasn't even like mad or anything. I was just like, what? It sounded like a fuck up. It sounded like Buffer read the wrong name, because there was no fucking way Evloev won this fight. So, if he won the fight, cool. If he fairly won the fight and clearly, realistically did, cool, whatever. I'd be annoyed and calling him a bitch and all that, but whatever. He did not win this fight at all. So, and if you want any more, we are definitely getting Gene Silva versus Alexander Volkanovski now, because, well, Evloev ain't gonna fight till about 2052, and second of all, he didn't even win this goddamn fight. So, I don't know what to even say. I truly don't anymore. This is one of the most disgusting things I've ever seen in this sport. Shit needs to be investigated, and I think robberies need to be overturned to a no contest or for the rightful winner. And those judges have no fucking respect for the sport. Like, I don't know what to say. I truly don't even know what to say. Um, I picked, obviously, you picked wrong. Did I really think he was gonna win? Maybe. And then when he really did win, it's like, oh, sweet, I was right. Like, I don't know. I don't fucking know what to say. Like, these are the worst. Like, I would show them, but I'm talking now. My computer might explode if I move or anything. Those two scorecards for Evil Air were the worst scorecards I've ever seen. Worse than Cheeto and Sandhagen. Worse than Costa and Strickland. It makes no fucking sense. And I don't get it. I truly don't get it anymore. So I don't even get the point of this fucking sport anymore. If you can just clearly win a fight and they just say, nah. Like, but it was a close fight. You always call robberies close fights. No, it wasn't a close fight. It was clearly 3-2 Lerone. Or if you want to be fucking stupid, then it's a draw. So, Evil Wave ain't getting a fucking title shot. We can just say that now. And if he ever does get a title shot, he'll be fighting Gene Silver more than likely, because Gene and Volk is definitely happening next. And probably going to be International Fight Week, which, that's kind of fucking cool. So, I don't even know what to say. I truly don't. And I've never been left this fucking speechless and dumbfounded and whatever other shocked by a decision. Like, I don't know. What else can I say? So, the fight wasn't even good, but that definitely helps on to it. That the fight kind of was whatever to begin with. And you add on the worst robbery in the sport's history. Yeah, not a good way to end the day and the card. And, yeah. Hell of a trip to London, eh? And, yeah, there you go. There's my abbreviated, it still went like 45 minutes, close to abbreviated recap. I guess since you asked again, like, I'll give this card a C-. We'll see what that translates into rating form tomorrow. Again, do I think it's the worst card of the year? Fuck no. It's much better than 326, 325. But Mexico and the Vallejos card were both levels better. So this card had some really good shit on it. Again, the Mason Jones fight was great. Iwo Bornevsky was fun. Luke Riley, Danny Silva, Brando, Sawadi, even Dyer. But then to have shit so terrible like the MVP fight, like the Mario Pinto fight, like the fucking Nathaniel Wood fight, which was I enjoyed that one if I got it right. But God, was that dreadful to watch at times. The main event being what it was. Yeah, not a good day for the UFC, man. Truly not. Dana walked out during the MVP fight and never came back. And, yeah, not a good trip to London. That back-to-back years now, that London trip has been kind of shitty. Brady and Leon last year, which it was the last time we had a London card exactly a year ago, was ass. And this card was probably better, but it was still kind of eh. So, I don't know what to say. I truly don't. And, hell of a day in London. Hell of a way to have our first early card of the year. I don't know. So, not really much more I can say there. To move over to something that won't annoy me as much. the goat milk. And our winner today was Two Wolves BJJ. Congrats to him winning the goat milk. Two Wolves BJJ in one of his first days on gold milk. Gets to win, getting 12 correct, and getting his first trophy. Good on him. Where did our homies finish? Moss finished 5th. That's the best he's done in a while. Smokey got 6th. Yeah, and Tryson, say 6th. Whistle lisps. And the Tone got 10th. Good on him. So, Matua, I better see you here. Vast got 15th. I got 16th, which I'll take for. I should have been higher because I was one of the only people to pickle around and got that shit right. Pale also got 16th. Am I on here? Am I on? Are you? Can you make your picks on the goat milk? Chrome got 30th. Not his best night. Let's see. I think that's about all of our homies, unless someone really did terrible. Which on this card, I'm doubting anyone did too terrible, because a lot of favorites won. A few underdogs, but a lot of favorites. D-Rest got 30th as well. And who finished on page 5? Gozerian, 49th. Oof. So, yeah, some people did. Well, everyone did pretty decent. And, yeah, well, there's the goat milk for the week. I did decent. And I did very decent on picks. And, yeah, really, strange fucking card, ain't it? So, we'll, see what happens coming out of this garbage, and, we'll talk about tomorrow night. And so what everyone's feeling after laying on the card for a day or so, and we were thinking about everything that happened on this weird-ass trip to London, so. And then we'll be on our way to Seattle for a card that is very decent, but holy shit, is it order terrible. And, keep going, man. Keep going. So, not really much more to say there. So, it was one of the cards of the year so far. And some good, mainly bad, and some indifferent in our weird trip to London. So, and there you go. So I'll go a bit longer if anyone wants to hop in and say whatever they want to talk about on the card or whatever else. But, yeah, I think that's really about all I can think to talk about. Really nothing else going on in sports that I've seen. So I'm not keeping up with March Madness, my bad. So, D-Rust, what's up? Good to see you, brother. And, yeah. So, what a weird card. What a weird card. And, yeah, not really, much more I can think to say there. So, again, I'll go a couple more minutes if y'all got anything else you want to talk about. But, yeah, I'm very burnt out from this card. I still gotta make a recap video for it. Fuck. So, see how that goes. But, yeah. So, whatever y'all want to talk about at this point, I already do want over my thoughts for the card, but ask me whatever. Tell me what you think. Whatever. Anything else y'all want to talk about? Fight, football, sports. Whatever, let me know. I'm about to hit the 50-minute mark on the stream. Yeah, not really much more I can think to say there. So, Weird card is all I can do. Also, you did kind of good with your picks. Yeah, I only got 3 wrong as well. Campbell and Sora. So I'll take it. I'll definitely take a pretty good night of picks. Especially again, I still told you about Nathaniel Wood. That was a layup all day, and yeah, whatever else. Fucking, I guess. Christ. Yeah, I guess Al-Sawadi was a pretty good pick as well, even though I don't even know why he was such a fucking underdog. So, is what it is, I guess. And, yeah, so, that's about that, I would say. So, I see you. We just looked at the Gold Milk rankings. DRSU, I think we're, 30th? So, yeah, not terrible. So, I finished, I think, 16th today. Not terrible. Could have done better, but yeah, not bad. And yeah, let's see what happens next week in a very intriguing trip to Seattle, Washington. So Michael Chiesa got a new fight for the card. He's now gonna beat up poor old Nico Price and then retire. Poor fucking Nico Price. That dude just gets called up to lose to everyone. And yeah. Are you sure you guys are just not fucking old and can't hear anymore? Come on now. I can't get loud. My mic's at 200. If you can't hear me, that's your problem. Videos on the other hand, I'll give that. So, the Slurp Minister. I think that'd probably be a better nickname for Jamie, but what do I know? I would imagine, don't give him ideas, he would use that. Next time, win another Gold Milk trophy, or else. I did find they finally gave me my second one for the what card did I just win? Was it Mexico? I think, I don't remember, but yeah, I did get my trophy for that. So, D-Man Dog, good to see you, brother. I want another Gold Milk trophy. I really want another one, of course. So maybe next week. You never know. You never know. Could be next week. Could be the card after that, or the card after that. Definitely wasn't fucking today. I can tell you that much. I tried and I failed. Pain, but so did decent on picks, and yeah. So I haven't had a terrible night of picks yet. I think the worst I've done is like 6. You get a trophy, and you get a trophy. Those things are not easy to win. Goddammit. To have 2 of them is pretty fucking impressive. That's a fucking high regard. If I do say so myself, that's a fucking high regard to have 2 of those things. I think only one person has 3, so I'm in a very high tier of a winner. So, ha. And yeah, so I don't know. Yeah, maybe I'll get another one next week. You never know. Even though I don't even know a few of my picks for next week, so great. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Hopefully next week can be a good one for me. I have my doubts. I have my. I never go into a week very confident in my picks, so we'll see if I can get a W. Damn, 7 people. Y'all really like hearing me talk that much. Thank you. Shout out to y'all. Again, anyone who opts in, say whatever you want in chat. Talk about whatever you want. Have a good time. We'll go a bit longer. I already talked about the card, so if you want to bring something up about it, we'll talk about it. Who wants to fill milk? See how I have you or as I want. Eat it, Billy. What's up, Steve? Good to see you, brother. Good to see you, mate. So, yeah, not really, Weird fucking card. Talking about Gina Carano. Yeah, that fight is getting closer every day. So we'll see what happens there. So they gotta start building that card a bit more. So I don't know. Not really too much to say there. And yeah, can only not. I don't think there's been any more developments in the Gina Carano Ronda Rousey bullshit. Ronda hasn't said anything stupid lately, so shocker. She's won a few days, which is actually impressive. So there you go. Not really much to say there. They still gotta start booking that card a bit more because you gotta book a card. Netflix is taking their time. So 5 years. Yep. Yeah, a bit. So yeah, and I'll go to the hour mark, so 4 more minutes. If y'all got anything else y'all would like to talk about, so if not, then we can wrap this up and get out of this, Mitch. But I'll go a couple more minutes. So we need MVP on a MVP card. It makes so much sense. Plus, we want to watch around and get more. Yeah, actually, yeah. Well, everyone's saying they need to cut MVP after today, so maybe, who knows? Go to sleep. Yeah, fuck. Why did this card start so goddamn early? It wasn't even worth it. Goddamn it. So again, I have to record a goddamn recap, which I don't want to do. But enjoy. Then no one's gonna watch anyway. Pain. But whatever. We keep going. It looked like MVP didn't want to hurt him. Clearly not. MVP just stood there for 15 minutes and Patterson just ran away. Sounds like a great fight. Obviously, it wasn't. But they did something close to fighting. Badly. So, yeah, it was terrible. I don't know another way to put it. That was a pretty terrible fight, so. But what can you do, I guess? What can you do? It almost looked like MVP and Sam agreed to give MVP the decision pretty fucking much. Patterson looked like he did not want to win that fight at all. He looked 100% fucking contempt with losing that fight. Stay at rest. Have a good night, brother. Sam looked just 100% happy to lose that fight. And if that's the case, then he got what he wanted, because he definitely lost that fight, so. Yeah, I don't know. I truly don't know. He, as if MVP wanted to give Sam a little shine by not knocking him out, maybe. That could, again, they were teammates or whatever, so that could easily be the case, but Jesus Christ, I've seen teammates have way better fights than that. Jesus. Anyone remember Cowboy and Melvin Gillard? Those guys are fucking teammates and they knocked him out cold, so. What does that tell you? Killed me to see go down like that since I actually know and I had to see that go. Yeah, well, the Lane fight was one of the funniest things of the card in my opinion because it went exactly as you'd think it would. So, and then Lerone, yeah, I talked about that plenty. So, what's up, SSX? I fear I might break. Why is that? Why do you see new people in chat? Hope you are doing good. The real see you on the next retarded rant. Yeah, that's not a bad title for streams at this point. A lot of people would probably call my streams that, so that's not bad. That's not bad. That's truly not bad. So, yeah, I'll take it. That's not maybe that could be a stream right there. But yeah. How do you think Vulcan monster are playing out? Well, I think it plays out by it not happening. Gene's going to fight Volk. He's going to win, and we're going to get Gene and Volk and Evoyev. So, there you go. That's not the answer you were expecting. That's the answer you're going to get. Not the answer that's going to happen. Should focus on running on the do being as huge as. Yeah, I do kind of agree there. Maybe he can cut down the middleweight now. Maybe that's his next fucking idea. So, I'm very proud of you, RX. Don't lie to me. No one would ever say that, and be honest. You would say that because I use the logo that you made for me. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. So, yeah. Oh boy. Hell of a card. Screw everything. Give me Hamza and Mavasar. They're gonna give them their own TV show where they just go after the finest goats they can find. Where Evoyev might go after the finest. Yeah, we're gonna stop that sentence there. So him and actually give Mavsar and Pat Barry a TV show. They'll go after. Next question. So, yeah. Which will be more entertaining, White House or MVP? I would hope the White House. The MVP card will probably just be kind of silly. I'd hope the fucking White House. But, it's a UFC in 2026, and the shit fucking sucks, so. Yeah, you never know. The White House card could be fucking dreadful for all we know, and MVP could somehow be decent, so. We're gonna find out. I would hope the White House card. But who knows? Who fucking knows at this point? So we're gonna find out. UFC needs something to work out already because they've had like 2 good cards. Now we go to Seattle for a card that could be good or terrible. Lane was sacrificed to a big live audience. It was sad. Yeah, pretty much. That's pretty much how they use Austin Lane every time he fights. How fucking terrible is Robels to Spain? Jesus. Well, now Lane can go fight in front of smaller audiences because he maybe can go rematch Greg Hardy in whatever bingo hole he's fighting in now. So there you go. But yeah, Lane's getting cut. So yeah, he did have that one win. Tell you that he did nothing at all. So he got beat by Tafa, Denise, Petrino, Pinto. Got knocked out every single time he lost. Sacrificial game. Yeah, Nico Price is just there to get beat up by literally everyone humanly possible. And now he's going to be 0-2 in retirement fights because he lost to Robbie. Now he's going to lose to Chiesa. Who, again, they really couldn't find anyone better than Nico fucking Price. Fucking crazy. That's the best they could find. Should be an automatic, at least from the UFC. I agree. I definitely agree, but UFC doesn't agree for whatever goddamn reason. So what does that tell you? What does that tell you? So should be an interesting week in the UFC. Izzy, Seattle. Hopefully some fight news. Whitaker and Ankalaev confirmed. Hopefully Gene and Volk. And the stream. Yeah, well, in a minute. I'll dip out of here in a minute. God damn, I'm old, man. I can't be doing these late streams and these long late streams anymore. Are they really doing Robbie versus Big Ink? Yep. Well, I can't say for sure, but that's the rumor. So that's the high tier rumor that they're gonna do that in July. So yeah, Ankalaev is gonna win that fight and retire Whitaker. So that's the rumor though, and I could see it. I don't love it because again, Whitaker's gonna lose for sure. But it's one of the fights they want to do. So now we're one step closer to Robert Whitaker versus Austin Lane. They're in the same weight class now. So we'll see what happens. With my car keys, Whitaker shouldn't take that fight for this. Yeah, I agree. I think a better fight for him would be Jamal Hill. That'd be an easy light heavyweight debut for him, but guess he's getting Big Ink. So, fuck, Whitaker probably lose to Billy Olakana at this point, to be honest. So, but we'll see. That could all be bullshit, but that's what it looks like. We're probably in another jacket to rest. I'm getting too old for this shit, goddamn it. I'm gonna be 20 in 3 weeks, I believe. I'm old. Can't be doing these late streams with y'all anymore. Oh yeah, thanks. Don't be stealing people's car keys or cars. Leave that to John Jones. Probably. Is that one of the few things you haven't done yet? He's a fucking idiot. So, boy. I'm getting too old to deal with the UFC's bullshit. I'm going goddamn gray. There's too much stress of watching this shit. I can't handle this garbage anymore. It's garbage fucking promotion. I need a more calming sport. So, but yeah, that's all we got for tonight, boys. It went a little bit longer than I was expecting, but y'all are awesome. Y'all kept it going for a bit, and shout out to all of y'all. Shout out to everyone we had in chat tonight. The D man, the D rest. A lot of people whose name starts with D. Steve. No D in the front of his name. The one comment. Oh, where was this dude's name again? SSX. Shout out Matua. And I think that's that. Shout out to all of y'all, the fucking legends. For me today, it was definitely too many fights. As Anik would say, there's never too many fights. Just when they suck, there's too many fights. What do you call a blessed kiddo? Yeah. So there's never too many fights. There's just too many bad fights. That's usually how that turns out. So, and you're too fucking early. That card should not be starting at 1 in the afternoon. Start at like 5 Be like a normal card. Be ending like now. So, too many uninteresting fights. You can say that again. At least start at a normal time. Be like a normal. Start at 5 p.m. and be ending like right now. I want my fights to be over by goddamn 7:30. What am I meant to do the rest of Saturday? God damn it. Uh, how am I meant to do an after party after the card if it's 4 hours after the card by the time I get to start? So I start at like 10 a.m. over here. That's even worse. Fuck, man. You D-Man is my brother. Nice. The D boys. The D brothers. Nah. And we might keep that one in the workshop. We might have a workshop that one a bit. The D brothers. So, but yeah, not really much more I can think to say here. Hope y'all Saturdays were good, and let's continue a good weekend with Sunday tomorrow. Again, we're gonna have the hangover stream, talk about this card today, next week's card, and everything else in between. And yeah, recap. Be out sometime tomorrow. I still gotta record it. Fuck. And yeah. A lot of time to say something which I don't believe I am. Shout out to y'all. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Please like, comment, subscribe, channel, so go by the end of 2026. And always nothing to say something I was a believe I am. And if y'all got nothing else you want to talk about on this fine ass Saturday night, I'll go another few to make sure we're all good. And if we're all good, we're getting out of here and get a shout out to y'all. Fun little after party. Happy to have you have a chat for once. 2 nights in a row, I'm blessed. And yeah, be a good kid, be well. As everyone, and thank you, goes for everyone as well. Be well, enjoy your Sunday. Be back tomorrow night, and yeah, and that's about that for a weird Saturday afternoon of fights. So let's leave London, head to Seattle by saying, as always, Oryx out. Good vibes. Only and always.